Applications for labor certification under the U.S. Department of Labor's PERM program require employers to engage in a series of good faith recruiting steps. PERM works to protect the jobs and working conditions of the U.S. citizens already working in the country, as well as make sure that the system is not being taken advantage of to allow underqualified foreign candidates to flood the job market. The major portion of this process involves the employer to go through a PERM recruitment period. Mandatory recruitment requirements for professional positions requires a U.S. employer to place a job order with the state wage agency in the area of possible employment for a period of 30 days. The employer must also place a print ad on 2 different Sundays in a paper of general circulation. An employer must also place 3 additional recruitment steps from a list of 10 alternatives provided by the Department of Labor. The DOL requires employers to exhibit good faith in recruiting efforts. Good faith means various things depending on the nature of recruitment undertaken. First, an employer should follow a course of action aligned with the normal company practices in terms of evaluating and handling job applicants. Resumes should be screened, and any interviews should be conducted by the company personnel that normally would do this, whether it's a human resources officer, recruiters, or line managers, or a combination thereof. A PERM employer should never allow the sponsored foreign national employee to be involved in the recruitment and applicant assessment process either. As for the actual screening of applicants, timely review and responses to job applicants is also a really important piece of good faith recruitment. Employers who delay reviewing applicants' resumes or who are slow to respond to the U.S. worker risk having the PERM application denied. It's recommended the employer review any resumes received in response to the PERM ad to determine whether the applicant possesses some, all, or none of the qualifications specified. The employer in a PERM case must retain all resumes for the audit file, even from applicants who are not qualified. It is critical that the company be able to identify those candidates who require follow-up attention, and that this is done as soon as the resumes are received. The company might need to speak by telephone with some or all applicants who appear to meet many of the job's requirements. In some cases, the applicants might need to be invited only for an interview. Only applicants who appear qualified or whose resumes suggest that the employer should inquire further will merit further screening and attention. Candidates who clearly lack the qualifications required for the advertised position don't need to be contacted, but it should be very obvious they lack the education or skills required for the role. Failure to properly manage all inquiries, resumes, job applications, and interviews for all qualified applicants can negatively impact the PERM process. As for the screenings and interviews conducted, it is important to log the date, time, and the results of the contact. Taking good notes regarding statements made by the applicant which establish that the applicant either meets or lacks the qualifications required by the job skill set is vital. Ultimately, a recruitment report must be prepared with the details of the screening process. Note that employers must consider as qualified any U.S. worker who can acquire the skills necessary to perform the job during a reasonable period of on-the-job training. Further, DOL's focus is on the hard requirements of the skill set elements relating to education and experience, and not on soft requirements such as personality, ability to work as a team, or the strength of references. While we recognize that these soft skills are quite important to any employer, DOL doesn't care when it comes to the PERM position. An employer who relies on soft factors to reject a U.S. worker risks a successful PERM outcome in the event of a DOL audit. Berardi Immigration Law has an excellent PERM Green Card team that can help your company navigate the complex PERM Green Card process, especially when it comes to tricky recruitment issues. Give us a call today. We'd love to work with you.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful. We'd love if you would like our video and if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget, hit that notification button so you never miss another video from Berardi Immigration Law. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.